This ABC 15 Flash Briefing is sponsored by Sanderson Ford. Straight up.
I'm Katie Rammel with your top stories from ABC15 Arizona. The high rate of COVID transmission is making it nearly impossible for schools to continue contact tracing. Peoria Unified, now the latest district to update its protocols, telling parents and staff they'll be notifying entire grade levels when somebody tests positive. One elementary school there this week reporting that all grade levels except 5th may have students who were exposed to a positive case. Maricopa County public health officials acknowledging that contact tracing is unrealistic during a recent call with school leaders.
Recognize that you cannot effectively do that given our current circumstances. Make sure they're wearing a mask. That will help control transmission. Make sure people are being vaccinated. That will help control transmission.
The Scottsdale Unified School District also changing its protocol, telling parents it'll now focus on contact tracing efforts on its medically fragile and most vulnerable students. An Arizona airman will spend the rest of his life behind bars following the conviction of killing a woman.
This case is truly the most senseless case I have ever presided over. What could have been going through her mind when this happened to her? And how scared she must have been.
Mark Gooch found guilty last year of kidnapping and killing Sasha Kraus. Gooch was stationed at Luke Air Force Base in 2020. Kraus was last seen in January of that year at the Farmington Mennonite Church in New Mexico. Her body later found near Flagstaff. The judge also ordering Gooch to pay more than $1,400 in restitution. Some new money rules are in effect for you this year. Several will help with retirement, but financial experts warn about retiring too early. First, you can put more in your 401k now, up $1,000 to $20,500 total. And if you make more money, you can contribute to your Roth IRAs. Second, Social Security checks are going up, not matching inflation, but it's the biggest boost in 40 years. Here's the warning, though. You can claim early Social Security at age 62, but your benefit will be permanently reduced, and it'll hurt you if you decide to start a side business or pick up a job later.
You can only make a certain number of income, $18,000 or so per year. And for every $2 you exceed that number, there's a $1 reduction in your benefit. So not only are you getting a reduced amount by taking it early, there's also penalties out there if you decide to go back to work. So I really caution you to think it through.
The other tax change, the top bracket expanded so you can make more money before being bumped up. If you're turning 62 this year, full retirement is now considered 66 years and 10 months. Working from home now leaving many feeling a bit of isolation. In fact, 50% of people admit their new schedule has them feeling lonely at least once a week. Fred Astaire Dance Studio in Ahwatukee is encouraging you to dance away those feelings while making new friends along the way. And that's just what one Valley attorney is doing. When weeks of working from home turned to months, she says her mental health began to wane. And that's when she waltzed right into Fred Astaire.
The other dancers that come, we've gotten to know each other. We do competitions on the weekends sometimes, and so you spend, dinners, lunches with them, that sort of thing. So lots of new friends.
She said she didn't know the difference between the cha-cha or the samba when she started, but now she can do both and is encouraging others to step outside their comfort zones and find those new relationships waiting in the wings.